This is a new Snapdragon Stadium, and it belongs to the San Diego State University. So this stadium is a 35,000 capacity stadium, and this stadium was built to replace the former Qualcomm Stadium, which was a 70,567 capacity. And this stadium belonged to the San Diego Chargers, and the State University was also using it. But they said it wasn't befitting, so it was demolished. And San Diego Chargers wanted the city to build them a new stadium. But it didn't pass, so they left and moved to LA. And San Diego State University took up the piece of land, and they built this brand new stadium of 35,000 capacity. And Qualcomm won the right to name the stadium, so they named it after their chip, the Snapdragon chip. So it's known as the Snapdragon Stadium. That's very interesting. From Qualcomm Stadium, when the capacity dropped, they named it after their chip, but not the company, because from 70,567 to 35,000, that's almost half of it. But this stadium is befitting for a university, and also some international soccer teams. I think Manchester United played an exhibition match over here, and it's an open roof stadium and San Diego Mission Valley. It's a very beautiful stadium, very very modern with contemporary seat design, a sparkle of red, gray, and white. That's interesting, and well kept lawns and landscapes. So this stadium, sorry, belongs to the Aztecs. That's the San Diego State University, and they own the property and everything. So San Diego State University is just across the freeway. I think they're going to build a tunnel to connect to the stadium. So this is their team store, the Aztec team store, and this is the southeast entrance of the Snapdragon Stadium. It's a very beautiful modern stadium, like I said, befitting for a university, and even it meets international standards. So not just a university, but at least teams too can also play matches over here. Like they usually host other activities and concerts over there. So there's a drive-by. There is a Kaiser Permanente. That's one of the biggest health providers in California. They also have their franchise being displayed by purchasing the licensing of that gate. And you can check out this beauty, the Snapdragon Stadium. Very beautiful. Mission Valley is between the mountains of San Diego. So it's kind of a valley in between, surrounded by mountains. That's why where the name Mission Valley came from. So you can also see the mountain range around it. And if you cannot afford the tickets, you can just sit on the hill and buy binoculars and just spy. And I think you can watch a live match. So this is the Snapdragon Stadium. And funny enough, it doesn't have a track and field. I thought because it was a university kind of stadium, it should have all the facilities like a track and field, but it's mostly focused on um, American football and also can be used for soccer. And that's one thing I just don't like about modern stadiums and America. It should be an all-purpose stadium. We shouldn't build one for a particular sport, but it should be an all-purpose stadium. And also, I'm a fan of a covered roof stadium, so that at least it can be able to meet all sort of weather. Because of the stadium, if there is a heavy rain, all activities will be called off, and we don't have snow over here, so I think it's safe to have programs during the winter. But even with an open top, that means it's going to be extremely cold because it's in a valley, so the breeze are going to hit on the um, spectators. So this is the Snapdragon Stadium for the San Diego Aztecs.